Good morning, everyone. My name is Louise Golding from Clarity Crafts here in the UK. Welcome to Groovi Tuesday. I hope everybody's okay today. Hope everybody had a lovely weekend. What did I do at the weekend? It feels like ages ago now. What did I do Saturday? I just did a few jobs on Saturday, got things done around the house. And then on Sunday I did like a little watercolour workshop, so that was fun. It's a bit chilly today, so I'm just going to ramble on for a little while until all of our friends are in the room. We've got Jane in the room today with you guys. So if you have any questions, she's there to help, and she'll feed through any questions as well to me. Hopefully the sound is good. Good morning. We've got some friends chatting away now. That's good. Hopefully the sound, Jane's texting me. Do I need to speak up? Or is it okay? So we're going to just carry on with the project that we started a couple of weeks ago. We're doing the colouring of the flowers this week, so that will keep us busy for an hour. Sound is perfect. Thank you, Jane. Lovely. So, and breathe. I've just sorted myself out and then looked at the time and saw it was 10 o'clock. I was like, oh my gosh, quick, sit down. Get the button, because sometimes it's a little bit of a delay between pressing the button to go live and then it actually going live, and you think, oh, has it worked? But it has, so that's good. So lovely, all of our lovely friends are here now. Brilliant. So we've got a very eventful week happening this week. We've got quite a few bits and bobs happening. So so this afternoon we've got a show with me and Paul. We're going to be looking at the Christmas Treasures set 1. So that would be fun, and the designs are so gorgeous and perfect for Christmas. And the lovely thing about Linda's beautiful Groovi plates when they come out is a lot of the time they are ready to go. They are an image that you can, with the line art, just put directly onto your parchment, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to look over one of the lovely demos that she very kindly gave when they first came out. So we'll look over one of those, and I'll talk you through the demo. We probably won't get through it all because there's quite a few stages, but we'll go over a little bit of the grid work and all those sort of things. So I think it'd be good fun. But yeah, those Christmas Treasures plates are really gorgeous. So today's a very special day as well. It's Barbara's mum, Hilma's birthday. So very happy birthday to Hilma. I expect she's getting ready to go out for lunch with Barbara, so she's probably not watching, but happy birthday all the same. So it's a very special day today. I was looking on my phone, there's a lot of national days today. There's like a little thing that comes up on my phone each day and says, oh, it's national like so-and-so day. But apparently today it's National Dessert Day, which actually is very nice, which means I might buy a cheesecake from Lidl and have a dessert today. I'll treat myself and my mum and my brother, obviously. Yes, so that's happy National Dessert Day. It is also National World Sight Day, so that's fitting for me anyway. I'm terrible with my eyesight. Luckily I'm not partially sighted like a lot of or blind like a lot of people but yeah, without my glasses I can't see anything, but at least I can see something. So that that's, you have to be grateful for what you have, haven't you? I've never been able to have contact lenses because they make my eyes water, and I actually got taught to put them in, and she was teaching me, and as I'm putting the finger nearer close to my eye, I'm kind of moving back. She's like, no, you can't move back. But no, I could, and I managed to get it in the end, but then I couldn't get it out, so it was kind of a bit traumatizing, and then the optician in the end had to try and get it out, and I don't like anybody going near my eyes. So yeah, after that episode I didn't do it anymore. I just thought, oh no, that's not for me. So yeah, I have my glasses, or I have in the summer I've got some nice sunglasses that are got special I think I'm plus 6.50, I think. So yeah, and I think one's plus 7. So yeah, it's not nice as well. I have a strong magnifier at home for my close-up work. So if I'm spending too much time looking at grid work, it kind of like it all blurs. It's so you have to just take regular breaks if you're doing something like that. All the tool work as well. That's but I have a great magnifier. Magnifies it about 10 times 10, and it's got a light on it. So literally, it just goes over, and I can do my grid work or my tool work through that. The only annoying thing is when you've got it so close and just like this, the tool sometimes gets stuck underneath the magnifier. So that's a fun time sometimes. It is also National Kick Butt Day, so it's all about tackling challenges today and kicking butts apparently. I wonder who comes up with this. There's also National Pet Obesity Awareness Day and Haunted Refrigerator Day, so and for spooky fridges. So yeah, and it's National Balloons Around the World. So yeah, so there's quite a few national days. Some of them are a little bit quirky, but you know. But yeah, so I was watching back yesterday Barbara's shack, and she was showing her chair and everything. It's awesome, and I can see it here. It's still in the room. It's looking at me. But it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's work of art, and to be able to do something in 6 days that's going to be, you know, so useful. You know, it's going to give you lots of years of enjoyment just sitting down, and it's something that you've done that you can just say, oh, I made this. You can sit in something that you made. I just think that's so amazing. But yeah, so anyway, what else have we got? So on Thursday we've got the calendar craft along with Barbara at 7, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to be watching that because I've bought myself a stamp calendar because I'm going to do a little bit of journaling, and I've also I'm going to buy myself a parchment one, and then I think at some point we can tackle some, or maybe our Groovi Tuesday project can go onto the calendar as well, so that would be fun. And then on Friday I'm going to be doing a social TV at 10 o'clock in the morning, and Paul's going to be on Hobby Maker at 2 and 5. And then on Saturday we've got the alcohol on the jelly plate workshop, so that's going to be fun too. So I'm looking forward to all of that. Got an eventful week. Okay, right, so I've got our lovely friends in the room, so I thought let's tackle the project. Here we go. So so far, so here's the card that we're working towards. It's our little tag that's over here, which we haven't got to yet, but we're getting there. I did the little white lines there, you might not be able to see, but that's going to be where our tool work is going to go. So we're not going to tackle any tool work today. We're just going to have a little bit of fun with the colouring. Once all the colouring is done, we can then start tackling the border. And we're going to just break it down, you know, because this probably looks quite complicated when you first see it, but once you break it all down, it won't be as complicated as what you think it is. And I've got to look at it and go, how did I do that? But yeah, so it's lots of fun tool work there. But yeah, today we're going to tackle the colouring. So if I come a little bit closer, I think this way, there we go, that's a bit better, we can see. So I think I decided to move my card around this time. So instead of the tag being on that side, it's going to be on this side. Mainly because of my little boo-boo with the scallop, but I'm going to work that into what I'm going to do. But obviously, you don't have to do the scallop. I just did that by mistake because I was busy talking and wasn't thinking, which happens. So I'm going to pretend it's a little bauble with a flower on it. So, and then we'll do the tool work around the outside. But yeah, so my card's now going to be this way instead of this way. So a little bit different. So yeah, so last week we did the leaves. I mean, this one's quite bright compared to this one, so I might actually go back in and do a little bit of extra colouring on the leaves as well. But we're just going to tackle the flowers for now because we've got a lot of flowers to get through. So that's what we're up to. Okay, so I thought I'll start off because I like blue flowers. I'm going to start off with the blue. So I'm using my B pencils. Oh yes, Jane's right. There's up on here. This is up on the Clarity website. You know, there's banners at the top of the page, and they kind of slide across. This is on one of the banners. So if you wanted to have a look at any point this week and go, oh, you know, what's up tomorrow? This will be here on the banner all week, so you can see, you know, what's going to happen on what day. So yeah, it's quite a busy week, which is good. We like busy. I like keeping busy. It keeps us on our toes. And yeah, keeps us out of mischief. But I must admit, I do like, and the good thing is, because I'm just dry colouring, you've got the A's and the B's that you can play with. So that opens up a lot more colours. But we're going to use this one. This one and this one's going to be blue. So I'm going to start off with the darker colour, I think. I've sharpened my pencils. So I'm just going to have a little play. So I'm just flicking, a bit like embossing. I'm just kind of flicking, and I'm not pressing too hard because, oh, let me come in a little bit more. Oh, hello. There we go. And a minute. There we go. Yeah, so you don't want to press too hard, because what happens is if you press too hard with pencils, they end up having like a little glaze on the top, and it's harder to mix the colours together, dry blending the colours together, when you have that kind of glossy residue on the top. I used to do a lot of coloured pencil work, and funny enough, you have to use kind of like paper that's going to take about 7-8 layers of pencil sometimes with the with coloured pencil projects. I did a snow leopard. Don't know if I have that somewhere actually. Let me see if I've got it. It's good to kind of like do different crafts sometimes. I like doing a lot of art journaling. There's lots of exciting stamps coming out soon at Clarity that have lots of this. Oh, I did two actually. Here's my snow leopard I did a couple of years ago. That's all coloured pencil. Also, I use polychromos and Caran d'Ache, and there's a few different ones there. Oh, and I also did this one as well. I just followed a tutorial. But yeah, they're good fun. Yeah, that was on my Instagram, but that was a few years back now. Oh, I haven't turned off my phone. Whoopsie daisy. How's Jane supposed to contact me? Oh, hello. Well, I hope everybody's got a nice cup of tea. And they just can either colour along with me, or can just watch and talk with everybody that's on the chat today. Okay, so I've done my dark blue. So I'm just going to come in then and just lightly go over the top with my light blue. And then afterwards we can always redo colour on the top as well, just to boost a little bit of the colour. I think it's important to learn new things. It's like I've been doing some watercolour workshops, because I strongly believe that doing those sort of workshops, getting used to working with paintbrushes, will help in the long run with my with my painting course that I might do next year. You know, so everything that I learn kind of cuts across into parchment. It all has a use. Right, so that's the blue flower, and can you see it's very, very muted then on the front. What you can do is, I've got the lighter pencil here, and just, obviously don't go over the white line if you want the white line there, but just boost the colour just a tad. And I'm very, very lightly, and then with the darker one, just the minutest, and I'm not pressing hard at all. Very, very lightly. Because you can always build up the colour if you want, if you don't press too hard. Can't believe how close we're getting to Christmas now. It just feels like yesterday that we started the countdown from 100 days. And now I think we're on 77, 76? Yes, me too, Jane. I like learning different techniques. I think it's so important to learn new things. So I'm just, behind the blue flower, I'm just going to use the orange. There we go. There's our little blue flower. And if you wanted to, you can a little bit of yellow as well, just over it. There we go. Then over the top, you can do different things if you wanted to. Use a little bit of gold or something on the top. Okay. Wow, is it a month today? Of course it is. Yeah, month today. We've got our open days. Gosh, oh my gosh, it's gone so quickly. 72 days to Christmas. Oh, where was I then the last 5 days? Blimey. See, time flies when you're having fun. I've lost 5 days. Okay, so I'm just using the dark blue there. And then flicking up. I'm actually doing this on the front this time. So if you want some bright colours, and I'm making sure that I'm going around the lines, not over the lines. So you can do it on the front like that. Then, yeah, month to go. My gosh. I look forward to the open days. I think they're fun. Especially the Christmas one, if we're doing some carol singing. I love Christmas. I love this time of year, actually. I know Halloween isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I absolutely love Halloween and Christmas. I love the lead up to Christmas. So you have, you know, the leaves are going orange, and it's just so, it puts me in the mood for Christmas. And I absolutely just love all the Halloween films and getting cozy with hot chocolate. Okay, so let's do another flower. You see what I mean? This is taking a while. 20 minutes in and I've coloured 2 flowers. Right, so I've got a red here. Why have I got a red? Oh, let's do a red and orange flower, shall we? Where should we do that? Let's just work out, shall we? Work out and work our way in. So I'll do yellow in the middle. I'm just going to colour this in red, I think. And I'm on the back, now. Here we go, so that's the red. And I'm coming in with the orange. There you go. You can take your time with your colouring. If you only did a 3 and 4, use the Groovi 3 and 4, or a white pencil, then you could always colour on the front, and that would look really, really lovely on the front. Oh, Jane has Halloween leggings, spiderweb ones. Oh, brilliant! I got a couple of Halloween t-shirts, but I can't put my microphone on them, so I can't wear them to work. So I wear a nice blouse to work. Right, let's use the yellow for the middle. Just round the outside, and then I'm just going to go in the middle with the orange. There we go. There we go. And there's the orange one. And what colour should we do next? Do a pink and purple. Pink and purple. Oh, come on. Out you come. There we go. Got my tool bag here, and it's not playing ball. Won't let me have the pencils. So I'm going to do exactly the same, just use the purple, colour the little middle bits in. I'm actually quite enjoying this project. I like colouring. It's very therapeutic, colouring is. Yeah, I do think it would benefit to doing this on the front, because look at the vibrancy of these colours. They look awesome on the front. Then I'm just going to use my orange again for the middle. There we go. Got our next one there. It's just a bit of fun. Yeah, if you haven't got your tickets yet for the open day, I really strongly do recommend the open days to you. If you can get there, they're just so much fun. They really are. You know, and you get to meet all sorts of different people, and you get to watch so many different artists doing different, you know, stamping and groovy, and you know, it really is worth it. I do really strongly recommend it. Let's do another blue flower, shall we? I'll do the blue one down here. So the dark blue I'm going to use on the inside of these ones here. Let me just move that up so you can see. Okay. So have we got anybody that's crafting along with me? Are you at the stage where you're doing the colouring? It'd be interesting to see how many people wanted to follow along with this project. think I have an idea for our next Groovy Tuesday project as well. So many things we can do. There we go. I'll just use my orange again. Oh, Carol's doing secret stuff. I think I know what secret stuff you're doing as well. Lots of exciting things going on at the moment behind the scenes. Okay, so I've done my blue flower. There we go. Okay. Let's do an orange and yellow flower, shall we? Over here. So we'll do the yellow on here. Good thing is you can just have fun because the flowers aren't, they're not realistic flowers. So you can have so much fun colouring them whatever colour you want. And they're nice and easy to, these flowers, they're just, you don't have to do any layering of colours. You just colour in different colours into different parts of the flower. And then you turn it over and it looks absolutely brilliant. And I'm doing the yellow around the outside of the middle. And then an orange inside again. Let's have a look at that one. There we go. Might need to make it a little bit darker. But Pat, we've only done the leaves, not the ribbon yet. I was going to use something else. That's cool. Okay, where was I? And then I go on the front with this flower because I believe it's a little bit too. I haven't got enough colour. Needs a little bit. And the good thing is you can then decide if it's not bright enough, you can go back in and do a little bit of colouring to get that yellow, because I think it's the, let me get my pencil sharpener, it's the yellow that's, oh, hold on, I saw a question. Where's that question? It's disappeared. Hold on. Oh, Sue, hi. Okay, so I'm using the pergoliners. Sorry, yeah, I'll mention the colours as I go. So this is the B8. Sue's literally just underneath the studio here. There we go. There we are. What you can do with certain pencils, if you're working on the front, is you can dry blend them just with your blending nib. And it kind of, what it does is it just kind of pushes the pigment into the parchment a little bit instead of it like granulating on the top. So yeah, so that was the, you're welcome, Sue. Okay, where am I now? Let's do another pink and purple. Of course we can. And the nice thing is you can colour whatever colour you want the flowers to be. So I'm going to use my pink. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to use pink on the outside. And this is the B14. It's a really lovely pink. And just flicking from the outside into the inside. There we go. I'll just use the purple now, which is the B5. And I'm just literally colouring all over the petal now, and that will kind of blend the pink and the purple in together. There we go. It's always a good idea as well to have a little brush with you, just to flick away the pigment of the pencils. Okay, so I'm going to do, what am I going to do there? I'm going to do a blue and purple flower. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the blue on the outside. And then I'm going to do the purple on the inside. Bit of fun. The good thing is, I might do it from the inside as well, and then have the purple in the middle. I think that's what I might do. There we go. So you've got the blue around the star as well. Then I'm just going to come in with the purple and just slightly go over the whole petal. Yeah, I like that. Do a bit of that. That's a good idea. There we go. Ta-da. And I'm just going to do the middle of the flower again. Oh, I didn't do the middle of this flower either down here. Oops. I'll go back and do that. There we go. And just go a bit of the yellow in the middle. There we go. And I'm going to do yellow on the outside, orange on the inside. There we go. We're nearly there. Let's do these little monkeys on the outside. So I might do a red one going into orange. That was the B11, that was the red. And then I'm going to come in with the B6, which is the little green, dark green one, just to do the leaves at the top. And then I'm going to come in with my orange, which is the B10. Let's do this one as well. I might do the same actually. I'm going to start with the red. There we go. And come in with the orange. There we go. I think, let's just do this little one here. Oh, thank you, Lillian. The nice thing is the pergoliners, they're such lovely bright colours. It's so easy to get some nice colours from it. I'm going to do red again. And the nice thing is I'm not even being overly careful. But it's testament actually, the pergoliners are so creamy that it doesn't really matter. So that was the orange, which was the B10. And I'm going back with the B6, which is the green, just to colour in the leaf part. I've got one flower left on this side anyway. Then I've got the other side to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with the orange in the middle. See, doing it opposite way now, starting with the middle. And then I'm using the B8, which is the yellow. So the orange that I used was the B10, and the yellow was the B8. Okay, what colour should I do that one? No, because there's lots of colours next to it. What have we got with the A's? Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on one cotton picking minute there. There we go. Got a nice light pink here, which is an A pencil. And I've got the A9 and A10. And these are really nice, actually. I decided to get these ones out for this last flower. Nice. So that's a good thing when you're doing dry blending with the pencils, is you can use the A's and the B's. And then I'm using the A10, which is the lighter pink. Oh, nice. Nice delicate colour, that is. Really nice. Yeah, I get unknown numbers calling my mobile as well sometimes. If I don't reckon, if it's not in my contacts, I never answer it. And if they want me, they'll leave a message. Otherwise, I don't answer it. There we go. So those were the two colours. So I used the, what was that? The A10 and the A9. I might come back in with my B14 just to get the colours a little bit darker around the inside. I quite like that colour combination. Nice and delicate. Might come back in actually with that colour, the A10 on the front, just to boost the colour a little bit. I'm just making sure I don't go over the lines. Doesn't really matter though, because you have the eraser pencil if you go over the lines, so it's not the end of the world. And if you didn't have the lines here, so if you used a white pencil, you wouldn't have to worry about it at all, really. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! One side done. Next side. Okay, so start with the blue. I'll do these two are going to be blue. I'll just get my pencil a little bit sharper. There we go. I might come from the inside first. And I'm not doing every kind of flick the same length. Okay, that's the inside. Now I'm going to come from the outside as well. blue. There we go. And that was the B4. And then I'm going in with B16 just to colour in the middle. It kind of looked like the petal in the mid. The petal has kind of got a little highlight in the middle. If you work a darker colour on the inside and the outside, I mean, it'd look really nice if this was the front, to be fair. There we go. Doesn't look as so. Yes, of course. So with that flower, I was using the B4 and the B16. And I might just do it on the front actually, because it'd be nice to have that a little bit more darker, more vibrant. Vibrant is great. We're doing it from the inside and the outside. Yeah, so darker blue is the B4. There's a lot of colours I'm going through. I know. You can colour your flowers however you like. Okay, doesn't that look better? Vibrant. I'm going to come in with my B16 and just lightly go in the middle. Just a little tiny bit. There we go. And now it's that. Okay. Let's do the blue little flower over here. Okay, so I'm going back with the B4. Anybody else do this? Sometimes I'll colour with other pencils in my hands. How many pencils can you get in your hand at the same time? I do that because sometimes I lose the colour I want to use next. So I end up with several pencils in one hand. Okay, so now I'm using the B16. Just to colour over that bit. There we go. And now I'm coming in with the green, the B6, just to do the little leaves at the top there. And let's just bring in that orange in the middle. And then I'm just going to lightly go with the yellow. Yeah. Perfect. There we are. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep with the blues for now and do a couple of flowers. So I might do one here. I might do these two blue, and then I'll do this one and this one blue. So, because what I did over here is I was doing one at a time, and then you don't want the same. Well, I didn't want the same colours to be next to each other. Just me being a wally. Okay, so I'm going to do this one here, blue. I'm going to use the dark blue first, the B4. I'm going to do exactly the same as I've done with the other one. got the colour on the back, and I might go back in on the front as well. There we go, and now I'm using the B16. It feels nice to spend so much time colouring. Okay, there's the blue flower. And I'm just going to come back in with the B4. Just a little bit more vibrancy. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, and the blue on the inside too. Just around the white. There we go. I think it actually looks quite nice like that. I've got the B16 and I'm just ever so lightly just going over that. Just a little bit. Not even all. There we go. Another blue flower. Okay, let's go in and do this one here. Oh. I'm just going to do the green actually quickly. That's the B6. And then coming in with my light blue, which is the B16. There we go, blue flower. Okay. Let's do blue one here. Okay, so I'm just using the darker blue, which is the B4. I find with colouring it just, you can just get lost in colouring. I think it's so therapeutic. Okay, I'm just using the B16 now just to go all the way over. There we go. I'm just going to use the B10 just to do that in the middle again on both the flowers, and then just do my yellow. Okay, there we go. So I might just come back in with my B4 over on this one here, just a little bit. When you have the colour on the back, which is kind of like your base, and then you can go, this is the nice thing is you can layer up on the front. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. So there's my blue flowers. Oh, and this one here. Let's do blue too. Can't get away from me. This one. So again, using my darker blue, the B4. And then coming in with my light blue, which is the B16. There we go. And finishing with the B6, which is the dark green. There we go. Okay, that bit's done. So now I'm going to go in with my pink and purple. I think I might do these two, pink and purple. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, so I'm going to do pink on the inside, on the outside, on this one. Be nice and easy. Again, that's the pink. And now, which is, what's the pink? That's B14. And the purple is the B5. So I'm just doing the inside part of the petal. There we go. There we go. So that's the pink and purple done. I'm just going to come back in with the orange, which is the B10. Do the middle. And then just the yellow, which is the B8. There we go. And next one. Let's do something different. Let's go pink on the inside and purple on the outside. Let me put that one in the middle so everybody can see better. So I'm looking forward to this afternoon. It's yeah, it's nice to go over the lovely, some of the older plates. I mean, they're not old, they're a couple of years old, but they are perfect for Christmas. All of the sets for the Christmas treasures are perfect for Christmas. Perfect for colouring with glitter as well. Glitter's always good. I like glitter. Yeah, so it should be nice. And we can go over a demo that the lovely Linda's had done. And it's just really about just breaking it down. And it's a really lovely, the demo that I have from Linda, it's a really lovely bit of grid work as well. So if you're new to grid work, if you haven't done a lot of grid work, then this grid work pattern is really nice, and you know it's a fairly easy grid pattern to get your teeth into to practice with, and we'll go over that as well this afternoon as well, so that's all good fun. Okay, orange and red. So I'm going to use the B11, which is the red. This is a nice red as well, like a cherry red. Okay, and I'm going to use my orange. Okay. Okay. I might actually get all the colouring done. I was on the first part, I thought, oh gosh, I'm taking a while with this colouring. I might not get it all done today. But I think we will. Oh, hello. Right, so now I'm using the B8, which is the yellow, just to go around that one. And now let's do a nice pink one, right in the middle like we did before. So using the A9, a lovely pink this is. Okay, I might do a little bit on the outside as well. Okay, so that was the A9, and now I'm going in with the A10. Just to do the middle part. Perfect for a highlight, this is actually, the A10. There we go. I think I'll just go in lightly with the yellow. Oh, I was about to say last flower, but there's a little bud over here too. Oh, I might do a little bud pink. So again, going in with the A9 with the darker pink. It's like a Barbie pink, that is. It's really nice. Oh, run away. Come here. There we go. There we go. And last flower. Do the red, which is the B11. There we go, so that was the red. Let's go with the orange. Okay, so we've got the orange there. I'm just going to put the orange in the middle there with a little bit of yellow, which is the B8. Okay, so that's that bit done. And the last one, we did a little bit of white work last week, but I'm just going to finish off with this flower here. So I'm just going to lightly do the orange in the middle. It's very, very light. I'm going to use the pink, which is the A9. I'm going to flick out. Okay. And the A10 on the outside of the petal. Okay, and that is the flower. So I might come in with my pink actually on the, and do little flicks on the front too. Just a little bit to brighten it up. That's better. Perfect. Ta-da! Okay, oh, let me come out a little bit so we can see it. There we go. See, that didn't take too long, did it? Just an hour. There we go. So we've done our colouring now, which is good fun. So yeah, so we are heading here. We're getting there. So next week, now we've done our colouring, next week I think we can tackle the border. So you'll need your semicircle and your butterfly tool. This will be also, the embossing is with your normal Groovi tools. Did a little bit of extra little dots here and there. But yeah, so that's what we're going to tackle next week. So yeah, those are the two tools you need, the butterfly and the semicircle. And we'll also, if we've got time, we can perforate the the little tag as well and cut around that one. So yeah, and then there's a little bit of tool work around this little flower, which kind of looks like a bauble now. Perfect for Christmas. There we go. So yeah, so that is where we are at so far. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's where we'll end up at some point in a few weeks' time. Okay, so hope everybody enjoyed that, and it was nice and relaxing for me. I'm nice and relaxed now. I've got to get myself motivated now to sort out for the 2 p.m. show. So that'll be fun. So I hope you can come back at 2 p.m. We'll have a deep dive into all the lovely design team projects for the Christmas Treasures set 1. So we're going to tackle set 1 first, because there's quite a few plates in each set. So we'll tackle 1, you know, and then at some point we'll tackle the set 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, so the design team artwork is gorgeous, which will have a proper, the nice thing is you can have a proper look at that. And then we've got our demo, which is created by the lovely Linda. So I will go through a few steps of how to do certain things to create the lovely demo that Linda's done. So that will be fun. And of course there's glitter on it, so that's, you know, it's Christmassy. It's really nice. So thank you to Jane as well for keeping everybody entertained in the chat and answering any questions and putting links up. Makes my life easy. Thank you, Jane. And thank you everybody for joining. I hope you can come at 2 p.m. So just a quick one. So we've got 2 p.m. today. And the good thing is this is up on the banner at the top of the website. So if you weren't here at the beginning, I mentioned that there's a banner on our website and it's got what's happening this week, because there's quite a few things happening. Wednesday there's nothing, so everybody's like just collecting themselves ready for the rest of the week. So we've got Thursday is the calendar craft along with Barbara. So I know a lot of us are looking forward to that. And then Friday I'll be on my own at 10 a.m. And 2 p.m. Yes, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Paul will be on Hobby Maker. And then Saturday is the online workshop, which is the lovely alcohol ink on the jelly plate. So lots of interesting things to keep us entertained this week, which is good. So thank you everybody for keeping me company, and I hope I kept you company as well. And I will see you at 2 p.m. Take care everyone. Bye.